for big spreading, like a cake, like you're gonna do a cake. I have a little sample right here. There are some stencils. You lay them down and you put paste on there and you just go over the stencil and you pull the stencil off, and then you can color this and do a lot of things, but we're not going to talk about that right now too much. I just wanted to show you that that's what this one's for. Then there's a rounded one, and I found that this pointy one is what I wanted to use for my guy. Here. Okay, so I started just above the sequence, and you're just going to push it down and pull. And at class, we'll have music on and we'll have coffee and we'll be talking, and you're just going to take your time and put this on. But really, this video is in case you can't come and you still place the order and you still want to make one, then you can just follow along at home. And how about this? If you're out of state or out of town, and you purchase all the blends, I will make one for you in the color you request and send it to you in the mail. And you don't have to come and you don't have to watch the video, and you just have it all ready to go. Because if you have all the blends, you're going to be so excited when that stuff starts coming out and we start working with those. See how easy that was? Now remember, this is fur, kind of snow, you know, his hair and his beard and everything. So it doesn't have to be real smooth. You just let it do its thing and look at it. Now I left a space from his face to the sequence. I'm going to go into my bigger pot now, and I'm going to just lay it down on the side again and get it in there. If you get some on the sequence, it'll come off with your finger or a scissor or a tool that you use just to scrape it off. Don't worry about that too much. I'm going to turn this one around so I can see how I did the first one. Okay, get a little thinner, and then he's going to have some hair, and he's going to have a beard. And every one of them is going to look a little bit different because we're all just a little bit different, and we all have some heavy hand or a light hand. It's okay. They'll all be cute. So now I'm just going to go around and do his hair all the way around the back. This is going to be kind of a not real long video, but I can't make him in, it takes about 15 minutes to make him, I guess, down there. Nope, I don't want a hippie guy all long hair. So his hair is kind of long, but not that long. Okay, so that little part I got there that I don't want, take it off. There we go. All right, so now for the tricky part, let's get his hair down a little bit more. And I don't think I want that much on top up there. I think I want a little thinner. So I'm just going to play with it. Okay. All right, now we need a mustache. So this is why I like the pointy end here. It gets a little thinner. Just scraping. I'm trying to show you, but I have to see what I'm doing too. Oops, that's too much. It's better just to get a little bit and then just add more as you need to. Okay, I'm going to have to look at them, you guys, because I need to get some on there. There we go. Okay, then we want a little mouth, or a big mouth, if you like a big mouth Santa. And I think that another question you're probably going to be asking me is, how much paste do I need for how many of these guys? Well, I think I can get 4 Santas out of one jar of paste. But the cones, I don't know where else you would get them. I have had these for years. But, you know, Amazon, Google it, I don't know. They probably have them places. Okay, now we need to have a beard. And this is where you can get a whole bunch on. Doesn't really matter. And just swirl it on there. Attach it to his hair. Get it as long as you want it, however, what shape you want it. Mine's kind of goes down in a little V shape. And, you know, remember this is hair, so we want some swirls in it and stuff. We don't want it real smooth. How about that? Now mine sparkles. When this is wet, and it doesn't dry really, really quick, so you don't have to rush or anything. I just go to my Dazzling Diamonds, and I'll have that here for you, and I just grab it and sprinkle it on kind of like sugar or salt, and then it sparkles like this. You do it when it's wet, because if it is dry, it'll just fall right back off, right? So now for the top, I just got a glob of it and globbed it on there. And this, you just shape it how you want it. Pointy, round, swirly, doesn't matter. Whatever you like. Okay. Now, this little leaf punch, I'll have them here, and I'll have the glimmer paper for you too. I punched out the leaf punch leaves, and I wanted only 2. So I took 2, and because this is wet, just stick them right in there. And when it dries, they're not going anywhere. See that? And for his eyes, I'll have the marker here, but if you have one, feel free to bring it. You want the fine point, and I just drew some circles for his eyes. That, and you can see them there. And then get in the habit of putting your lids back on. Then the brush point, and this is the new In Color Powder Pink for a little bit rosy cheeks there. Just light, very light. You could even put it on his mouth if you wanted to. Okay, and then this is why you need the blends, and this is why you need the pearls. See how I'm just using up all my pearls because I can't stop with this. I love it. This is the Cherry Cobbler, and you have the fine point, and you have the wide brush tip also. And they nest together so you don't lose your lids. You simply color, and they dry really fast. We're gonna do 7 because I think there's 4 on the wreaths, and that's why I need you to get your own, because you're going to need quite a few of them. But see that, you can, any color of the blends that you have, you can now make your pearls those colors. So again, while this is wet, I'm going to pick up my pearls, and I'm going to stick them right there. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I just have a blast doing this. This one's already sold. Well, actually, I shouldn't say sold. It's not sold. It's a gift. My sister-in-law, Yvette, when I make things, forget that one. When I make things, she's all, you made me one, right? She's so cute. So I showed her pictures, and she's all, oh yeah, I want the pink one. Okay, so she's getting a pink one. So isn't he coming out cute? And then, okay, his arms. At first, I didn't know if I needed arms or not. I was thinking he was kind of cute without arms, but I decided he did. So I wanted him to hold a wreath. So I have this cording, and I'm not a sewer. So you guys that sew probably know what this is, but I think it's for trim on pillows. So I just cut it down. I think Ooh, I don't remember. Let me see. 3 inches for one arm and a little bit shorter for the other arm, and hot glued it on. I'm not going to do that right now because the hot glue is way over there and the camera and the whole thing, and you guys know what to do. So I would just put hot glue right there, and then I would stick it there and hold it for a second till it dries and bring it around. Okay, and then the other arm, and then you hot glue the wreath in between both of his arms into his hands. Just like super simple, okay? So that's what that is, and I will have that here for you at class. If I make it for you, it'll be done and packaged and sent to you, and if any other scenario, we'll work it out. Okay, so now for the bottom, you see how I have a little skirt there. Just get some paste first. I just did this, just around the bottom. And again, as thick or as thin as you want it. It's yours. Scrape it off the bottom there. And just go all the way around. And I think I won't have Ken follow me because my Dazzling Diamonds is over there. Stuff over there, stuff over there. But I'll run over there real quick and throw it on so you could see. Oh, you know what I'll do?